So guys, today I have an interesting video for you. I have disabled deep passing in Madden 24. So for example, this is Patrick Mahomes, known for having one of the best arms in the NFL. He actually has Bazooka as his X Factor for that said reason. This is actually him with Bazooka activated. Now this pass right here is around 47 yards. What you're going to see though is that this pass is not going to get to the receiver. And both the receiver and, of course, the corner are going to give up on this play. Why is that the case? Well, that's because you cannot throw passes farther than 45 yards in the game anymore. I took out that functionality. So if you want to beat your opponent, you're going to have to dink and dunk the football. Because if you think you're going to go out there and say, I need 46 yards to a touchdown, well, you might have another thing coming. Because as you hike the ball and throw it, well, actually, I almost got sacked right there. But as you throw that ball right there, what you're going to see is that play will be dead after a certain amount of time. Now, this also applies to kickoffs, and this also applies to punts. So, it's not just throwing the football, where it's like, okay, he's wide open, touchdown. No, he's not. Because he gave up on the play. Because, again, like I said before, you know, you can't throw it that long. No 45-yard plus whatevers, okay? Now, if we go through here, and I just want to go until somebody scores a touchdown. Here we go. Let me show you this on the kickoff. Because kickoff is the same concept. It's actually kind of funny how the kickoff works because it's going to hit the guy in the head. So, I would kick the ball off. By the time it gets there, bam, nothing. Play is dead before it even gets to the ball or the receiver because, again, you can't go past 45 yards in this. So, for example, you can see the kick returner, he gives up on the ball when it's literally back here. Like, this is when he's like, look, I'm ready for it, and I give up on the ball. And then he ends up just walking forward. Ball literally goes straight past him. And just like that. So, that's pretty much the simplistic route of how this is going to work, right? So, I want to go ahead and go back here. And I want to sim this game. And I want to see how does this end up going. Because when the punts can't go more than 45 yards. Kickoffs can't go more than 45 yards. Obviously, passes can't. How are you going to win the game? And that's a 45-yard touchdown to Keenan Allen. The Chargers literally found the one loophole in this system. I said you cannot throw a pass more than 46 yards. Chargers said, fine. We're going to throw the ball 45 yards for a touchdown. How much do I need to make the pass less than that? I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Like, I thought 46 yards was going to be a very low amount. I thought that would be a very reasonable amount where it's not too crazy, it's not insane. Like, the Chargers literally did 1 yard above what they are supposed to, what they're able to do. Alright, man. Shout out to the Chargers for absolutely trolling me here. But it looks like the Chiefs, I mean, kind of taking away the dominance here. Okay, well, never mind, actually, because Chargers went right down the field right there and scored a touchdown. I love how much dinking and dunking there actually is. I mean, when you go through here, you can see it is a dinking, dunking, dinking, dunking, dinking, dunking. Like, back and forth, left and right. Now, we're going to, after this game's over, we're going to go ahead and look through a whole entire season and see how the season goes. With this, you know, new rule of no passes more than 46 yards, and I'm hoping it's not just every single team just goes, well, we'll throw the ball 45 yards then. Like, no, just don't do that. Don't do that one thing. So the longest pass in this game was 45 yards. Yes, Chargers. Thank you. Thank you for being that squad. And the Chiefs got 43 yards. Okay, so that's actually pretty okay. But 45 yards, really? I made it 46, Chargers. Alright, I'm going to sim to the playoffs in the franchise, guys, and we're going to be looking at the stats. One sec. Alright, so I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. You know, I said, obviously, yes, we did see that 45 yards was the length of, you know, the Chargers throw in our last game. But the longest throw does not mean, at the end of the day, how long the throw actually is. If a guy catches the ball for 10 yards and runs 90, that could be considered a 90-yard longest throw. I don't know why that just popped in my brain. It might be the fact it's 8 a.m. right now in the morning and I'm recording this video. But yeah, so... For example, if we go to stats real fast before we break down the best and the worst quarterbacks, 95 yards. Stafford did not throw the ball 95 yards in one play. He probably threw the ball for like 30 yards and it went for a touchdown. So, just a little side note here. But anyway, though, wait, where is Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes, 31 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 3,002 yards. Okay, well, apparently takeaway deep passing and Patrick Mahomes is a absolute nothing burger. So the best quarterback in the NFL was Dak Prescott, 4,099 yards, 45 interceptions. He threw 37 touchdowns, 45 interceptions. Now, my guess is the reason why there's so many interceptions here, 51 for Jacoby Brissett. The reason why there's so many interceptions, my guess on this one is simply because of the fact that they're forcing the passes. I think that's really what it comes down to. Once the CPU was like, wait, we can't throw the ball deep, now they're getting a lot of third down and longs. They're getting a lot in fourth down and longs, right? And they have to force the ball down the field. That's why I think there's so many interceptions here, because they have to do it. They don't have a choice. They can't sit back there and throw the ball 60 yards. And if they need a pass, you know, let's say third down and long, they only can throw it within the 40 yards. So I think that's why there's so many interceptions. But I mean, all of these quarterbacks did absolutely horrendous. I did not expect this to be this bad when I took away deep passing. Like, bro. The run game still got going. I mean, the run game really popped off. Wow. Take away deep passing and the run game is going to pop off more than anything. Our best receiver was 1,300 yards. I mean, that's not, like, bad, but, like, that's our best receiver. Usually it's, like, 1,600 yards. Yeah, so, survey says here, take away deep passing and you're going to find yourself in a very interesting situation. Wouldn't recommend doing it, but you know what? It was fun for a test here. The Jets was the best team in the NFL. Then it was the Seahawks. What's the NFC like? It's not far off of the real NFC in real life. I'll be honest with you. This is kind of realistic to the NFC in real life. AFC, yeah, pretty wishy-washy. Alright, so I simmed another season here, and surprisingly enough, 14-3 Raiders. 49ers actually pretty dang good. So it looks like we're coming really more back to reality. I would say a little bit, you know. I mean, again, like I said, just because we took away deep passing doesn't mean that these teams can't win. You can win without deep passing. This interception total is absolutely flabbergasting. I'll be honest with you. 40 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Okay, well, Brock Purdy now is apparently the guy. He's apparently the freaking guy, bro. Brock Purdy is the absolute S+ tier player. Who threw the most interceptions? Clay Bain. 45 interceptions, 21 touchdowns. Joshua Dobbs, 14 touchdowns, 42 interceptions. Okay, I don't know what happened to Dak Prescott. I'm going to tell you one thing, guys, right? It's my personal opinion, my cup of tea here. I think taking away deep passing might not help out teams. They might need to have that 46-yard pass that they can throw in these games, that they can get down the field and open up the playbook, because I'm starting to think that even the CPU, who shouldn't know about this whole disabled deep passing, does know about it. And they're playing in the box or playing up front and avoiding teams from being able to throw it deep. Because these stats would show that very, very much. 1,200 passing yards. Receiving yards is the most receiving. Wow. In the whole entire NFL here. Where's Patrick Mahomes? 36 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, almost 4,000 passing yards. I swear on everything, anytime I try to limit anything in Madden, or I try to, you know, like, take away something in Madden from a quarterback position, Patrick Mahomes always finds a way to just absolutely destroy and take away any happiness I could ever have. The man finds a way to get the job done. My question is, who is going to be the Super Bowl champion at the end of this year? Who is going to be the team with all the deep passing taken away? Who's going to be the team that gets it done? That's my question. And the survey says here, there we go, Texans versus Eagles. Not a Super Bowl I thought I'd see ever in my life. And it's going to be 20-3. Eagles win. Alright, hold up, okay? Now, I need to see this game. Alright, so Jalen Hurts 104 yards, 1 touchdown. CJ Stroud 110 yards, 3 interceptions. I don't understand how taking away deep passing just causes so many interceptions to be thrown. That just seems so illogical, but okay, I guess so. Take away deep passing and the system's like, alright, you know what? Better throw it to the defense. Better thought getting aggressive, throwing passes quickly, and throwing to the defense. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.